Let's talk about being that girl. Now, I'm pretty sure you've heard a lot about being that girl. Now, it is just a freaking trend, but let me tell you, being that girl has its own benefits, okay? That girl means knowing your worth, being that girl who exercises and has her shit together and yada yada yada. But let me tell you how to really be that girl, okay? This is a step-by-step guide, but part 1. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Being that girl or that high-value woman, let me teach you, girls. Let me teach you, because that is what I'm here for. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Number 1 is having a routine. Now, having a routine, I mean like having a morning routine, having a daily routine, having a skincare routine, having a workout routine, having a weekly routine or a monthly routine. Always have a routine, because having a routine really helps us organize our lives. We know what we're doing. It helps us be productive and it helps us be that girl. You get it? Because here's the thing, after 28 days of doing a particular thing, like not checking your phone first thing in the morning, or making your bed first thing in the morning, or sticking to a skincare routine, or sticking to a workout routine, will really stick to us if we're really consistent with it. So consistency is really the key here. So the minute you start doing it, there are so many things in our lives that we do so often unintentionally. Like for me, there was a time period where I used to check my phone first thing in the morning because I used to work a lot and I used to get all of my emails and notifications on my phone. So the first thing in the morning, I used to open my phone and check my phone. And then after I stopped working at this particular place, I still continued to do that, but I was not working, but I was on TikTok instead. So that's a really bad habit. No matter if you're working or not, no matter what you're doing in your life, the first thing you should be doing as soon as you wake up is praying or affirmations or getting out of your bed, not checking your phone and sticking to your phone or texting people or being on TikTok, because that is not the way to start your day. So yeah, have a routine for everything. Have a beautiful routine that you can follow every single day that will help you be a better you. Having a routine will definitely help you be consistent, and having a routine will definitely help you be the person that you want to be. So get up right now after the video, make a routine that will help you be the person that you want to be. You want to be a fit person, make a workout routine and make a daily routine. What time of the day are you going to work out? What days of the week are you going to be working out? Your weekly routine, your daily routine. If you want to be a fit person, you'll probably work out in the morning or in the evening and stick to that routine, because your body will get used to it, and that is very beneficial. Number 2, having goals. This is really freaking important. If you want to be that person, that girl, or that high value woman, you need to have goals in life, because what is the purpose of life if you don't have a goal? Every freaking month you need to have tiny goals, and every week you need to have weekly goals, and every year you need to have big major goals. So always have goals. Know what you want this month. How many books do you want to read this month? How much weight do you want to lose this month? What is the new habit that you want to adapt into your life this month? What do you want to do? What do you want to achieve? Or this week, what is the one place in this house you really want to declutter? This year, what is that one fear that you want to get over? What is that one insecurity that you want to get over? Or what is that one thing that's gonna make you feel really good that you really want to do, like traveling, etc. Have goals in your life. That is really important, because I've met so many people, they literally live their life like they wake up, they go to work, they come back, and they have no goals, and that is why they're stuck in the same place for the rest of their lives, and they're always complaining about not being in a better place. How are you going to be in a better place when you don't know what you want in your life? It's really important to know what you want in life and align your goals, know your goals, and work for it. So have goals. Number 3, having hobbies. Very important. Now, there are 3 kinds of different hobbies you need to have. 1, an investment hobby, a hobby that will make you money. Number 2, a creative hobby, something that you can put your creativity into. For me, for example, it's taking pictures, aesthetic pictures, so editing pictures. And number 3 is having a physical hobby, something that'll keep you fit, like playing volleyball or playing basketball or exercising or doing yoga or doing Pilates, whatever you want. You need to have these 3 kind of hobbies in your life. Creative hobby could also be like something like painting or taking pictures or modeling or whatever you want it to be. Investment hobby can be something where you earn money. So you could, like, I don't know, bake cakes where your creativity is there and you're also earning. 2 in 1. That's good. So it's really important to have hobbies in your life that'll keep you going, because that is you. Your identity is based around things that you do in your daily life. So have hobbies. If you don't have a hobby, think of a hobby right now. Do you have a hobby that you could think of right now? What is your hobby? Think about it. Do you have some? if you don't, after this video, you have to sit down and discover some new hobbies that you want to add into your life, and that'll be your new hobby. Stick to it for a year, see if you like it, and thank me later. Number 4, setting standards. Now, setting standards is really important when it comes to friendships and relationships. Now, when I mean setting standards, for example, like you want a man who will do this, this, and this for you, but you kind of have a crush on a guy who do not do those things, but you still want to be with him, but he does not meet your standards. So now in situations like this, being girls, being women, we kind of think about our feelings more than the things that we really need, but these feelings will not help you long term, because there will come a point where you will think about this constantly and you will get tired of it. And that is why it's really important to set standards. And always when you meet a new person, if you're on a date with someone, and if your standard is the kind of person who pays on the first date or pays for you and does not do 50-50, and you understand on the first date that he's not the kind of person who will take care of you, he's the kind of person who's going to split the bill with you, so you immediately understand, like, okay, this is not the kind of person for me, it's for somebody else. But he could be cute, and you'll be thinking, you know what, he's cute, let me just let this slide. But no, long term it's not going to work, because at the end of the day you'll end up getting hurt because you're not getting what you want. So set standards. And when it comes to friendships, what kind of friends do you want? Do you want friends who have no goals in life? Do you want friends who are just popular? That's not gonna work. You need to have friends who have good mindsets, who have goals, who are gonna help you be a better you, who are not gonna be in competition with you. You need to set those kind of standards, and you need to have friends who meet those standards. And when it comes to these kind of relationships, whether it's friendship or a partner, it's really important to set standards and stick to it. Not ever lower your standards for somebody, because at the end of the day, you're gonna get hurt. I have seen so many girls lower their standards for a guy who's not worth it just to get hurt at the end of the day. You don't wanna do that. So that is why, at least if you get hurt, at least you can say that, you know what, I didn't lower my standards. I didn't get hurt by a guy who I lowered my standards for. At least you can be happy about that. So have standards and do not lower your standards for anyone. And the last one is setting boundaries. Now, setting boundaries is very important. Like I've mentioned this in many of my videos, it is very important to set boundaries when it comes to friendships, when it comes to your parents, your siblings, or a partner. It is so freaking important to set boundaries, because sometimes we get into these relationships with our friends or with a partner or with a sibling or etc. or with a teacher. We tend to forget our boundaries. There are things that makes us uncomfortable, but we don't say it because we're trying to please that person. Don't do that, because you need to think about yourself. You need to prioritize yourself. You need to have these boundaries. And trust me, when you have boundaries, people respect you more, because at the end of the day, you're not agreeing to everything they say. You have your own mindset, you have your own brains, you have your own boundaries that you need to set, that you keep, and people are really going to respect that. Now, trust me when I say this, I love it when people like immediately tell me, yo, you know, these are my boundaries, and I would really appreciate it if you respect that. I say the same thing. If there's a situation that my friend puts me in, I'm like, yo, boundaries, because I really need you to respect my boundaries. I need you to respect my choices, because that is what I expect out of you, because I'm giving, it's something very mutual, you understand me? So it is very important to set boundaries with anyone in your life. You need to prioritize yourself. If there's something that you don't like that's happening, or if there's a situation you're in that you're not supposed to be in, or if there's something that the other person does that makes you really uncomfortable, you let them know that, hey, this is where you draw the line, because this makes me uncomfortable. Do not just bear it all in and then cry about it later. Don't do that. Don't put yourself in a position where you have to stress over it later. Don't put yourself in a position where you feel uncomfortable. Not put yourself in a position where you're having anxiety, you're dealing with a panic attack, or you're just not very comfortable in the situation. Do not ever put yourself in a position like that. So yeah. So those are 5 of the things that you need to be doing if you want to be a high value woman or that girl. It's all up to you. These are just my opinions. These are things that I learned that really helps me and my friends and the girls I know around me who have listened to my advice. So if you don't like any of these things, well, leave some of your ideas or opinions in the comment section down below, but learn to be respectful. Just remember to be respectful, because everyone lives their life their own way. Everyone has their own opinions, everyone has their own point of views, which is totally fine. You can be the kind of person who is okay with your man doing 50-50 with you. That's totally fine, because that is your choice, that is your point of view, that is the way you want to live, and I respect that. But if I want to be the kind of person who gets spoiled, and I want a man who financially supports me and do all of these things, where I also put things into the table, but my own different way, that's totally fine too, because at the end of the day, everyone is different, everyone has different mindsets, everyone has different views, everyone has different opinions. What's important is to respect one another, because this world, no one's gonna agree on one thing. Absolutely not. No one can, in this world, there's nothing, absolutely nothing everyone can agree on. So that's just how it is. So yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section down below what other videos you guys would love to watch, and I would love to make them. And yeah, that is it for this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!